Good day and welcome to another edition of the Military and Foreign Affairs Network. I'm your host, the Voice of Reason. A quick Horn of Africa update. I have two brief reports, one out of Tigray, one out of Oromia. First, we will start inside of Oromia. So we've been hearing about a continued buildup of Ethiopian National Army forces looking to respond to recent Oromo Liberation Army offensive throughout Oromia. And we have also heard about some fairly significant components of Oromia regional police units, regional special forces units who have refused to engage the Oromo Liberation Army in combat after receiving said orders from the Ethiopian High Command. Further, we also believe there could be as many as 600 law enforcement officers of the Oromia Regional Police that are currently being detained and possibly awaiting adjudication by the Ethiopian Armed Forces. Also, another interesting report was received by Military and Foreign Affairs Network in a town just north of Addis Ababa, also known as FinnFinnee by the Oromo Liberation Army. This town here, Sulata, I believe is the how it is pronounced. If it is incorrect, I apologize. Feel free to correct in the comments. But apparently a small detachment of Oromia Regional Police has defected to the Oromo Liberation Army. And again, this town is just about 12 miles or so from the city center of Addis Ababa. So does that mean the Oromo Liberation Army is just a dozen miles, in some cases, from the capital of Addis Ababa? I think that's a good question to be asked if we are seeing small detachments of regional police units who are now defecting to the Oromo Liberation Army. And there could be a host of reasons why that is occurring. I think a big reason is the other state issue, the state of Eritrea, which is now intervening inside of the internal affairs of Ethiopia. And I think many people on the ground are starting to get wind of the active participation of the Eritrean army inside of Ethiopia. In terms of Tigray, it sounds like a limited Tigrayan Defense Force offensive is occurring. As I reported on my last video, the B30 highway has been severed and a few towns have been captured. I'm hesitant to report some information, but I believe that more towns have indeed been captured, and there has been further probing attacks by the Ethiopian National Defense Forces to, in fact, see what kind of towns are actually under the control of the Tigrayan Defense Forces. And from what I'm hearing, many of those units by the Ethiopian army have been repulsed as they look to see what towns are currently under the control of the Tigrayan Defense Forces. But again, operations continue inside of Tigray. It would appear that some operations have expanded outside of central Tigray. There's less Ethiopian army activity around or near and in central Tigray, and it looks like the operational tempo for the TDF is expanding both northwest and obviously east. As we get more information, I will continue to report. Have a great day, everybody.